Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you the top 5 kitchen design features to be incorporated in your kitchen renovation. As a house flipper of 5.5 years, I've remodeled over 50 kitchens, and a big part of my job is to understand what people really want in the kitchens. I'm going to share with you the 5 top features that are game changers and should be seriously considered. Make sure that you watch until the end of the video because I'm going to share with you a feature that I still don't have but I really want in my next kitchen. So don't miss out. So now we're inside this new house flip that we just completed. And this kitchen is completely renovated. We changed the old enclosed small kitchen into this open and modern kitchen. And in this kitchen, we put all new cabinets, countertops, and appliances, and it looks very fresh and modern. And I'm going to use this kitchen and a few of the other kitchens I've remodeled in the past many years as examples to showcase the top 5 features. So the first feature is a kitchen island. I love an island in the kitchen because it's so versatile. An island like this can be the center of entertainment when you're having a party. So guests can gather around it to eat and to have conversations. And it also can be a great eating space. So when you're having breakfast or a quick bite, you can just sit on a stool next to the island and without having to sit down formally. If you have kids, the kids can also do their homework at the island. So you can watch them while cooking and cleaning in the kitchen, and it's really a great piece. So this kitchen island wasn't here before. The old kitchen actually was enclosed. So there was a wall right here separating the kitchen from the rest of the living space. So the kitchen was very dark and it felt a lot smaller than it is now. After we opened up this wall, we were able to install this island, but we also had other options. We could have put in a peninsula instead. So with a peninsula, it's not like an island with the 4 sides all open. It's usually connected to the main kitchen. So we could have the peninsula coming out from the end of the kitchen on this side, not where the fridge goes, but maybe around here. Or it could also come out from this side of the kitchen over here. But either way, the peninsula wouldn't allow you to walk around it as easily as it is with an island. And it's also harder for people to collaborate in the kitchen. On this island, you can have 4 or 5 people around it working at the same time without any issue. But if it was a peninsula, it would be a lot more limited. So this island is really a great idea to incorporate in your kitchen and have all the easy access and plenty of storage, because the lower cabinets in the island can give you additional storage on top of the cabinets you have on the main kitchen over there. And this counter space also gives you plenty of work surface. With all of that, because there's no upper cabinets above the island, so it doesn't block the view from the kitchen to the rest of the living space. So it's really perfect. Some people may say, oh, I don't really like the open concept. I would much rather have an enclosed kitchen that's separated from the main living space so people won't see the mess I have in the kitchen and they don't smell it and they don't hear the noise, which is completely fine because you don't really have to have an open floor plan in order to have a kitchen island. Even if you have walls all around your kitchen, you can still build an island if the space allows. Before I share more design features that you should incorporate in your kitchen renovation, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel to see more home remodeling tips and tricks. My new book, Flipping Houses Quick Start Guide, is a comprehensive guide for house flipping beginners. If you're interested in learning what I do for a living and how I've made a consistent 7-figure income, purchase your copy on Amazon to learn more. The second design idea in the kitchen is cabinets with smart features. Before I discovered the smart features, I really had a lot of pain points while using my kitchen cabinets. The Tupperware drawer was always messy and I could never find the lids. And I could not take out a pot without having to remove all the pots. That was very painful, and then I realized that there are smart features in kitchen cabinets and they really have a solution for everything. For my flips though, I always purchase prefabricated cabinets like we have here. These cabinets, they look great. On the outside, you can't really tell that they are any different from the expensive custom cabinets. They are made of the same maple material, so you have solid maple drawers and you have maple door fronts as well. So even when you open them, you can have this soft close feature, so you can't really tell the difference until you start using them, because there's very limited smart features within these prefabricated cabinets. Some of the smart features that they offer include this very simple one, which is a carousel for the corner cabinet. So this one, usually prefabricated cabinets have it. Here we also have a spice rack, which is really convenient because you can put all those small spice bottles into these organizers, so you can see them very easily and you can just grab it instead of putting the spice into like a upper cabinet, and then the ones in the back you can never reach and they are very hard to organize. These prefabricated cabinets cost about 1/3 of custom cabinets. They are relatively inexpensive and they are affordable. If you want to use smart features with these prefabricated cabinets, then you can purchase some drawer inserts so you can organize your utensils and Tupperware. You can also buy some hanging things for the cabinet doors so you can organize your cleaning supplies. But if you can afford custom cabinets and you are willing to splurge for the smart features, there are so many options available. In my own home, we have custom cabinets and we have an appliance garage where we store all the tabletop appliances like the juicer, the toaster, and electric kettle. So these things can be easily put away once we close the garage door and they don't clutter up the countertops. We also have a toolkit drawer for baking sheets, roll-out drawers for pots and pans, and knife drawers and utensil drawers. I think these smart features are really helpful for cooking and cleaning in the kitchen and keep everything organized. The cost for the smart features is money well spent, but it's really up to you whether you want to splurge for these smart features. The third design feature is double-duty appliances. If you've seen my other renovations before, you probably know that I love these combo appliances because they save a lot of money and precious space in a small Bay Area home. The appliances I often use are the microwave that doubles as a vent hood and a range that doubles as an oven. For both appliances, you pay the price of one appliance and you get the function of both. These are really cost-effective. The microwave is only about $300 and the range is about $6,000 to $8,000. So these appliances are super cost-effective. They also save a lot of space because if you had a separate hood here, then you would need to have additional space for the microwave. And in a small Bay Area kitchen, a lot of times you don't really have the space or the luxury to have additional space for a microwave. It's the same for the range. When you have a slide-in range like this one, the oven is right underneath the cooktop, so you don't need additional space for it. But if you put in just a cooktop and cabinets underneath, then you would need additional space for an oven. Usually it's a wall oven that you put either next to the fridge or the pantry. So for example, if you have the wall oven here, then you would not have the counter space over here, and you also wouldn't have very easy access to the upper cabinets. So having a range solves that problem, and when you don't have a lot of space for countertops and cabinets, if you use a range like this one, it can give you back the precious space that you need in the kitchen. Another combo appliance that I don't mention that often is a microwave and oven combo. I have it in my own house, and I really like how versatile it is because the upper oven can also be used as a microwave. I don't know about you, but I don't cook that often, and I rarely have to use two ovens at the same time. I think it's usually during the holidays when you have to cook two dishes at the same time, then you may need a double oven. But you do want to have the flexibility of cooking two dishes at the same time. So that's when this combo microwave and oven come in very handy, because most of the time you can use the top portion as a microwave, but when the time comes that you really need to use two ovens at the same time, the top can be used as a oven. So it really saves a lot of space and it provides you a lot of convenience. The fourth design feature is a pantry. Pantry provides necessary storage and it adds a lot of convenience. I try to use regular kitchen cabinets and drawers for food items in the kitchen, but they just don't function the same, because when you have a pantry like this one, you can put the food items all in front of you, organized very nicely, and you can access them very easily. You just don't get the same function from regular kitchen drawers or cabinets, and usually you don't have enough drawers or cabinets in the kitchen to store all the food items you need in the kitchen. So a pantry is very important in the kitchen. But the problem is, in the Bay Area, homes are usually of smaller sizes, and it's really a luxury to have a pantry in the kitchen. This time is probably one of the very few times that we were able to have a built-in pantry in the kitchen. So what do you do when you don't have the space in a kitchen to install a built-in pantry like this? You can actually purchase a cabinet that has pantry features built in. So at my house, we have this pantry that you have some shelves in the front that can be opened up, and you can store stuff deep inside, and you can also put stuff on the shelves on the outside, which give you a very good organization system for all the food items that you need in the kitchen. So the last feature is one that I've never had in my own home, and I've also never put in a flip ever before. It's double sink. So double sink is probably a feature that you haven't seen a lot of. I've noticed it in most new construction homes, and I really want to try it in my own home, and I definitely want to put it in next time I move. So I realized that when I'm using the kitchen, one sink is really not enough, because when two people are both working in the kitchen, or if one person's working and the other person needs to wash their hands, or if you want to have a sink that's dedicated for dirty dishes and another sink dedicated for washing and cooking, then the two sinks will really help out a lot. So this is a feature that you can think about, and you usually want one sink put in like what we did here under a window in the main part of the kitchen, and the secondary sink can be put in the kitchen island if you have an island. And the two sinks with a little separation can really provide a lot of functionality. I hope these design ideas are helpful for your kitchen renovation. If you're interested in seeing the before and after of this entire home renovation, check out the video here. And if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. I've remodeled over 50 kitchens, and before I discovered smart features in the cabinet, I roll out drawers for pots and pans and utensils. We also have the third design feature is double duty upper cabinets. Then you are really